If you have been through a crazy year of crypto, you definitely have heard about GameFi, NFTs, play-to-earn games, and this project have been booming so hard last year in 2021. And lots of KOL are still bullish about the GameFi trend in 2022. But do you actually know what GameFi is? What is NFTs? What is the difference between GameFi and traditional gaming industry? And how you can actually earn from playing the game? Well, if not, you at the right place because we will explain to you deeply about this concept, and also you can learn some common definition in this specific industry in order to make a better decision in your crypto investment journey. I've left a few timestamps in our video timeline so you can skip ahead to some topic you are interested in, but watching the whole way through will make sure you understand this concept the best to yourself. Now let's walk through all of this stuff together, shall we? Well, before we got into the whole new concept, we should go back to its origins. The term GameFi can be traced back to November 2019, when the founders of Ms. Marvel, a blockchain game publishing platform, delivered speeches at the Wuhan World Blockchain Conference in China on how the technology underlying cryptocurrency could revolutionize the video gaming industry. Despite the term only entering popular uses more recently, GameFi history goes back almost as far as Bitcoin itself. Early Minecraft server with BTC integrations, the 2013 website GameFi.com, and also titles like Bombermine, an early game that incorporated financial elements using Bitcoin, showing us some of the early efforts in the field that we now consider GameFi. But the turning point in this history is probably the birth of Ethereum that enabled developers to store and execute programs on-chain for the first time, creating blockchain applications. Among them are blockchain games like CryptoKitties, which leverage the new standard to represent in-game assets in the form of non-fungible token, aka NFTs. And then we got AC Infinity, which is among the first animated NFT games with full features and a rich gameplay. Let's just make a hit in this crypto space with a rapid increase in the user bases, bringing the GameFi trend to all over the places. Right now, AC still have nearly 3 million users with over $3.6 billion total value traded on their in-house marketplace. That should give you a brief of what GameFi has been through to reach its current success and popularity. Despite being the hottest trend for the last 6 months, GameFi is still gaining interest from the crypto community and has lots of potential to be developed in the future. So how GameFi actually works? Well, firstly, what is GameFi? It's actually a financialization of gaming, finance and game, where you can invest real money and make real profit by participating in the game activities. Sound amazing, right? But how can this happen? How you can make real profit and earn cryptocurrency by playing the game online? It's thanks to the power of blockchain technology and especially NFTs that allow developers to create a whole financial economy inside the game. These sound like big things, right? But don't worry, I'll explain to you deeply from a small thing to help you understand the whole GameFi concept. So basically, NFTs is a unique digital asset that represent real assets like work of art, music video, in-game characters, and collectibles. NFTs are under the protections of blockchain, which is the same with cryptocurrency, but that's where the similarity ends. Physical money and cryptocurrency are fungible, meaning they can be traded or exchanged for one another. They are also equal in value. $1 is always worth another dollar. One Bitcoin is always equal to another Bitcoin. Crypto fungibility makes it a trusted means of constructing transactions on the blockchain. But NFTs are different. Each has a digital signature that makes it impossible for NFTs to be exchanged or equal to one another. These two NFTs that may look at the same, but their value may be different and cannot be traded between one another. That's why it's non-fungible. This thanks to the power of blockchain technology that prevents NFT from unauthorized assets and forgery, creating a proof of ownership for the owner of that NFTs. You can watch my last video to understand more about blockchain and cryptocurrency. What's more, when created, purchased, or traded, NFTs will be completely owned by their current owners, meaning previous owners no longer have any connection with them. In other words, NFTs is your safest assets in the form of virtual tokens. That's incredible, right? This is a factor that changes everything, as you can actually own something in the virtual world without worrying about being copied or attacked, except for those scamming projects. Therefore, you can see why they actually have real value and can be sold up to thousands, hundred thousands or millions of dollars for a single NFTs. That's really crazy, but that's a fact in this crypto world. And thanks to the creation of NFTs, that we can have the GameFi concept. So why are NFTs so important for play-to-earn games? Well, NFTs are what enable the whole economy with real money within the game, as being the assets that can actually be translated into real-life value, can be created, traded, or purchased with real money. These NFT assets in the game can be varied from the characters, some piece of items, skins, anything that developers can make them become unique in the game, so that it can be valuable and sell at a really high price on the virtual marketplace. And with the issue of cryptocurrency and blockchain, players are able to use their NFT characters to reap rewards in terms of tokens from winning battles, completing game modes, and various other in-game activities. A simple way to understand is like you're putting money in this platform through buying NFTs or other activities so that the project can distribute it using their own mechanism to other activities that you can reap rewards, creating the whole economy inside the game. That's also how our real-life economy works. There are also lots of NFT games nowadays that promote the free-to-play and free-to-earn concept that allow you to earn without the need of financial investments. But trust me, you won't earn much in this game, because if you earn a lot without buying NFTs, that game will last long as the whole game economy will eventually crash. So maybe you can earn a couple of dollars, but don't ever expect to earn a huge profit without paying anything in the game. It's just a way of the team to attract new players, so keep that in mind. So I expect that you guys may have a better understanding about the play-to-earn concept. Now let's understand further about the NFT gaming through comparisons. What are the differences between traditional games and play-to-earn games? So from a bunch of research and my own perspective, NFT games are always more attractive to me. The world of traditional game is centralized, meaning if the system were to be taken down by hackers, all the belongings of players would be gone. However, in NFT games, player assets are not linked to the game itself, meaning the asset would remain even if the game crashed. Yeah, because it's all on blockchain, which is decentralized. You can sell your NFTs on other marketplace platforms rather than just on the game, like this website, nfttrade.com, something like that. In addition, traditional games follow the ideas of pay to win, pay to play, and free to play, with in-game purchase, where the money goes to the game developers. But the player properties in NFT games hold actual value and belong to the owners. The developers will earn the share from service fees required for in-game transactions or similar activities, because they are the game maker. Furthermore, items from conventional games can also lose their uniqueness over time, since they can be duplicated with no copyright issues, which diminish the value of those items. NFTs, on the other hand, forever remain to be one of the kind, and can be even increase their value if being in auctions, or increase their use cases in the future. That's why I'm in love with NFT gaming. All of that comparisons should give you the reasons why I believe NFT games are much more attractive and can revolutionize the video game industry. According to Footprint Analytics, GameFi has attracted significant tractions, accounting for 30% of all blockchain investments. The total market cap of top games has surpassed $1 billion. However, given the sheer size of this market compared to the traditional gaming industry, it provides even more room for the explosive expansions. However, the current GameFi market still faces some issues that threaten its ability to grow in the future, as the majority of GameFi titles lack charm and appeal. In other words, the graphic and the gameplay of play-to-earn projects currently are appealing and fail to entice players. Improving the game genre as well as graphic and the gameplay will be necessary for play-to-earn projects to gain traction in the near future. Alright, I think that's all I would like to explain to you about the concept of GameFi, the play-to-earn model, and I hope you guys can better understand how NFT games can actually work. After our thorough considerations of the benefits and safety, NFT games are more likely to blow up in the near future. As a matter of fact, a lot of people have taken their first step into this field since COVID-19 struck the world and its economy. Even well-known streamers and gamers have started to switch to NFT gaming, and big names in the game industry such as EA Sports, Activision, Blizzard also show great interest in going down the route of NFT games. It is safe to say that in the foreseeable future, NFT will become the major areas that define the economy, and GameFi is a significant factor that would launch this development even further. I will make another video explaining the potential of NFT gaming if possible. That's all I have to share with all you guys today. If you find it helpful, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel to catch up with new weekly episodes. And also follow our Telegram group to have a further discussion about gaming topics. Again, I'm Alan and see you in the next episode. Bye bye.